And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Charging the big magma drill. Just about done. I wanted to make sure I got it on camera, so started recording here a little bit earlier than I normally would have, but I wanted to make sure it's done. And as we wait here, I want to cover something that it's been a while since I've mentioned, but if you notice, I don't have any of the up in this corner. If you play this game, you get these missions, all these mission reports and little warnings and errors, and you know, some extractor is offline for X number of minutes, blah blah blah. If you noticed in my playthrough, I don't get that, and I turn those off. So the way to do that is just hit enter, slash missions like that, and hit enter, and that will turn them off. And you have to do that every time you load the game, but yeah, you just turn them off. To turn off the ambient music, if you call it music, you just hit Control M, and the ambience is disabled. It does bring up the thing. See, ambience enabled, ambience disabled, just to you know, make people sane. I would recommend doing that if you're going to stream the game, just because it can get a little annoying. It used to have music, but there were a lot of copyright issues with the music, so I think he just completely turned off all of the music tracks the game had. Some of them were really good, but the artist had some problems with their publisher, and yeah, so no more music, just that ambient noise. So we have 20 million power, which should take less than a minute, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, we are ready to drill with this thing. It is going down fast. It's crazy how fast this thing is charging, which is excellent. So 10 million power, 20 seconds left, and we should start mining here anytime. The doors open, and it'll start mining. So I'm just gonna linger up here for a second, and the doors open, and there it goes. Mining like a champ. Look at that. Oh, it's going fast. I'm gonna zip down to the toxic caves and watch it go through that. Where's my... there it is. Toxicness. Let that load up. I mapped it out. Where am I? It should come through right over here. Let that purpleness go away here. So yeah, it should pop through somewhere over here. Let this... wow, there's a lot of stuff that isn't loaded over here. So let's load this up. It's a lot of volume here that isn't anything, but it should give us a good idea of the size of this drill when it pops through here. Okay, I'm wasting a whole lot of energy. So let's put in... I'm not sure exactly where it's going to come through, but I want to get some lights up in here. It'll probably tear out the lights. Any second now. There it is. Oh, it's a beast. And there it comes right through. There's the middle point. I remember I put that in there. There it goes. Straight on through. Holy cow, that thing is huge. Just burrowing its way through. So we fly or fall down there and see what's up. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, ow, that one hurt. Okay, let me recover a little health here. There's a lithium vein that it's digging through. Oh, and sand. Oh, great. Oh, here's the molly vein. Yeah, here's the giant molly vein that it's digging through. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, that's so painful. Just destroying the molly. Ooh, bunch of sugar lights. And the sand just... It's like a free ride for the sand. Oh, my glow stick. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of skipped one. It's probably a brutal way to simulate that sand. Oh, I just fell. Not sure. We're at just about at the magma caves. We are very, very close. Oh, there we go. And I'm out of power, actually. Now that I think about it, I am out of power. Completely. So I'm gonna die very, very soon. And there we are. We are at the magma caves. And I have no way... no way of saving myself. So let's respawn. Boy, I ran out of power quick. Now that I'm here, though, let's get rid of some of the garbage. Arthur, yeah, you're charging me up. That's fine. I want to charge up a little bit faster here. There we go. Now, how much more garbage do we have? We don't have any garbage. I'm gonna head down to back down to the cold caves. I can charge Arthur down here. Probably faster than I would have normally. Right here. There we go. Now the drill, it should be done, and it should be coming back up. Where is it? Retrieving drill head, yep. Retrieving drill, here it comes back up, minus 840. So that was a very big hole. A very, very big hole. And a lot of sand. I'm going to use this. Is that... Did I get the bleed off the sand there? Boy, it was draining... It was draining a lot of sand. And somehow it's building up down there. It's because it's not loaded, probably. I'm guessing. If I went down there and loaded those chunks, it would definitely fall. Because there's nothing down there. Yep, there it goes. A little bit stayed up here. That is a big, big drill. Whee! Okay. Let's fly ourselves back up here. All right, drill has been retrieved. Now let's see if the magma gets pumped. Oh, the progression. How you hate me. All right, it is. It is pumping magma in there. So this connection works fine. That's good to know. And let's see how we're doing on our cryo killing here. I'm gonna load myself up with a little bit more power. I've been slowly working over here. So these things should, yep, there we go. Clear a whole bunch out. I'm just hoping we don't get another major growth spurt here. It almost, I don't remember breaking that through, so I'm not sure if the spawner did that or if I did that. I don't think I did that because maybe I did. I don't know. I usually have, you know, breached. Oh, there's a lot of cryo in there. Just to try to get rid of all that I can. Make this even here. Grab up all that miscellaneous stuff. Okay, it looks like that is about as far as it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right on the dot. Okay. And then for these, we've got it stacked up quite a ways. So what I've been doing, whoa, with the jetpack here. Okay, jetpack off. What I've been doing is taking, whoa, how did that happen? Where did that battery, how did that battery get placed behind there? That is strange. That is very strange. Okay, let's try that again from up here. And then this side, same deal. And I'm going to do the same over here as well, if I can get away with it. And then one on each side like this. Not lensed. Do not want lenses in those, because they're not the main trunk. They're not the primary focus here. So let's get that battery stacked back up again, and then melters can go here, 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 and here. And that should grab all of that stuff that's up there as well. All of those corners. Because that's far enough to reach all the way up to the corners. But I only do that when I need to. I don't do that on the whole round because it really is wasteful. So I'm going to get out of here so we don't have those dazzlers running. And now this side here, I need to put a middle line right over the top of the middle of those dazzlers, and then this guy here will offset that. Then I just need one more run up the side, like that. And that should, if cryo does grow this far again, it should make that stuff fall down in front of the dazzlers and not stack up like it did. I needed to put this one here because this block here doesn't have a way to fall, so I needed that block there. And I'm gonna let those run, and we're going to go around the other... We're going to go check out the other sides, the other directions, see how they're going, if we've had new growth, or if we're good to go on those. We don't have any indication of that, so we're still... Looks like we're still in good shape. But you just never know. Oh, we've got a little visitor over here. How did you get up there? Okay, well, we are going to take care of that right quick. Goodbye. I'm going to put one on top too, because I need to clear these guys out. There you go. Interesting. Wonder how much power that guy sucked out. Lots of non-cryo action going over here. This is very strange. Never had cryo not develop so much. Just got it early. What was this? Oh yeah, this was the test. I looked at the code I looked at the source code for the Dazzlers, and while they can shoot 256 blocks, so their range extends 256 blocks, they only search 128 blocks. So that's an issue. Looks like we've got one firing way over there, and I'm thinking this one's probably going to fire too, I hope. Yep, okay. Ooh. Because this isn't the end. This isn't the last part of it. This battery looks like it's getting drained. Looks like it was getting drained from the cryo that was sitting here, but that shouldn't have been happening. Oh, there's a mountain of cryo to clear out in here. Yeah, this is... I think this was the side that I was going to have some problems with, because the Dazzlers only look to about right here for cryo. This is where their search ends, and we've got a little bit more back here that we need to take care of. So I'm going to need another offset, and that's what that blue laser was for. That blue laser was to see just how far I could build out, you know, get that 128 spacing, which ends where? I'm gonna have to rotate that to get it to shoot again. So right here is where the end is. Okay, so right this block. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of ruins that plan over there anyway. Okay, so if I do, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the platform for my battery. Okay, so let's slap a battery in here. And then I can put a regular conduit on this side. And let's throw one on over here. At least that's shooting again. That's nice. Alright, so that should be charging that battery. Now we just need another Dazzler over here, and that should help clear that mountain. Okay, I can get rid of this as well. And let me go grab this one. Not needed. That way I can put this... Oh, I'm using a lot of power for my jetpack. I'm gonna have to charge Arthur up again. Okay, and then I need a Dazzler over here. I've got 4 Dazzlers ready to go. And this... Wow, has this thing been growing? It is. I think it's growing. You can see it's adding blocks. There's something adding blocks over here. Is this thing grown out over here? Oh. Wow, there are... It is... Something is growing on this side. It's like it was... Looks like it was building right up in here somewhere, somehow. Okay, so this one... Oh yeah, this one is clearing. Good. Yeah, it's something... It's growing over here. Yeah, it's starting to... Something is adding cryo blocks on this side. You can see it. You can see it growing. So the spawner is trying to build. It's weird that it's building way over here, though. Usually it's connected. Usually it stays connected. But getting rid of all of these, that's good. Yeah, it's growing. That's crazy. But we're making progress right in the end here. So I'm thinking, I don't know where the cryo, where my 11 count would be. So I'm just gonna throw in a couple batteries onto the edge. And hopefully get a little bit of progress going. Yeah, that's interesting. Never seen that before. It's usually always connected. So I don't know if there's a... I don't know if there's a branch going like around. That's very strange. Never seen that. So I'm gonna put another melter here. Try to melt some of this huge block that's right here. I'm gonna need another set of side batteries here to melt some of this stuff, and then I'm gonna need... We're gonna need some more cryo fighting equipment, which is gonna be probably next episode. We're gonna take care of some of that. It's kind of dark back here too. Could put a light in here. Kind of want to see what we're dealing with first. Oh, it looks like it stopped growing. Okay, that's good. Either that or it's picking a new direction. That's very weird. Just like picked a random XYZ coordinate and started growing there. Whoa. Yeah, you can't shoot to the side, dude. Sorry. I mean, you could, but he's got it. All right, that's good. And clearing all of that out. Ooh, we just grew a whole lot. Okay, this is why I have this barrier here, because this thing would have grown and just... It would have just filled all of that in. Yeah, we got a lot of new growth coming in here. It's unfortunate. Good times though. This is fighting cryo right here. This is what I thought every corridor was gonna be like. But we got some better tools to work with now going forward. Next episode we're gonna cover some serious cryo fighting equipment. Oh, let's not... Yeah, I know you want to shoot to the side, but you can't. I'm sorry. Well, that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.